You have to be more perfect than the bureaucrat. And you have to say to them and be your own advocate and say, folks, I don't have what you're asking me to give you.
You can't handle the truth.
You have to point that out in writing to the SBA. And when I say in writing, I never, ever, ever mean email.
No.
I mean a letter.
Affidavit style letter. Your name and address, your application number, you're signing and you're dating it, you're keeping it brief and factual, statement of facts, no storytelling, we're 2 pages of a dissertation.
Well, Nick, you always upload a full tax return. Always. Always, always,
not
always.
Not just the Schedule C.
Full tax return.
Hey, Chase.
In your affidavit, you can write in the affidavit that my partner, my spouse, and I filed Schedule C's for each of our separate business entities on our personal joint tax return. And I have uploaded my full tax return, but attached to this affidavit, please find my Schedule C. You can do something like that, where you're taking the supporting document and pointing them, directly at that document.
TMB family is great follow-up question to our not sending an email as a statement of fact, but sending an affidavit style letter. You can still email the letter.
Yes.
But it's just a PDF attachment letter.
Please see attached the following documents and give a bullet point list of any documents that are attached to the email.
Part of our, did I just interrupt you?
Yeah. I will attach an affidavit letter on top of a document that they're asking for, right? So if they're asking for a tax return, I have a client who owns multiple businesses and the income reports in different ways on his tax return. The one we're working on, it reports as a Schedule C, but he has pass-through income and other types of income, K1, that appears from his other businesses on the tax return. And this apparently is confusing the living hell out of the SBA idiot who's working on it because they don't know how to read a tax return. And what I did was I created an affidavit saying, and I put it on top of the tax return as a single PDF, and I uploaded it when it said 2019 tax return on the portal. I uploaded this and it's labeled 2019 tax return, but when they open it, they're going to see this affidavit that says, hey, for this business, it's on Schedule C. My other businesses that I own are on the other pages. Please don't confuse the two. You see, that's kind of our roadmap methodology we use here to really just point SBA in the right direction.
Yeah.
Lady, I have been a mortgage banking loan officer for 3 decades, and ever since 1989, I had to provide a Social Security card in an FHA, Federal Housing Administration government loan application. It was required. They finally woke up and realized not everybody has it, and back in the early 1990s, they changed the requirement from card to proof of Social Security number. So keep in mind that if you're talking to a paralegal or somebody at the SBA who's just being a bureaucrat, say to them, I don't have what you're asking me to give you. Don't have it, and it's not showing up anytime soon, so stop with your Star Trek fantasy land, SBA, and let's be in the real world where I have this proof of my Social Security number. A 1099 is a fantastic piece of proof, or any other document that might be included in your tax returns that shows your Social Security number.
But this is the other thing, Lady Ouch, this goes to the affidavit just as an extra precaution where you write in an affidavit letter.
Put it on top.
I do not have a copy of my Social Security card. I do have, and if attached, and then list the documents that are proof of your Social Security number. Sign, date. Always sign and date.
If you're a side gig and you're applying for the EIDL onto your side gig, so you file Schedule C, but you also have a W-2, use your W-2 or a recent pay stub. These are things that have your Social Security number on it. Just make sure that full social appears, because we see very often that Social Security numbers can be obscured, XXXXX, and just the last 4 digits, so be careful of that.
The SBA will be in touch with you with an email when they are looking at your file. If you have not heard from the SBA, it means they have not gotten to your file. That's it. I'm sorry. It takes us an hour and 20 minutes.
That's the painful truth.
That's the painful truth.
Right there. That's literally the whole
video.
Could have been right there. That. And I didn't even say a word there. Please hit the thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe.
Yes.
And then pop over to our other channel.
Simple Sense for Small Business. Just typing in youtube.com/Aurora Consulting. So
thank you all for tuning in.
Bye.